it's another reaction video with the Keep Up Podcast, guys.
Welcome, reaction. I reacted to you.
You did. We're already killing it in the reaction game. Tim's got some stuff for me to react to, or us to react to.
Yep, this week I picked hand-selected a few classic videos. Ones that everybody has seen. Has seen.
Everybody have scenes.
No, I don't think anybody has. It's from our history. Oh, back to the mouse not working.
You may recall from our other videos, the mouse doesn't work well with Tim. You want me to give it a shot, dude?
Please, give it a shot. Go over to the library to the left. Not through the history, though. We got to go to watch later. See down there?
Yeah.
Click see all.
See all.
Spoilers.
So this is also a YouTube tutorial.
Yes, this is how you YouTube. So let's start with the first video.
All right.
Let's make a sandwich.
Pull it up. There we go.
Full screen it.
Full screen it.
Perfect.
Boom. There it is. Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Okay. Now what? Play.
Click play.
Is there any? No. Okay.
Yep. Maybe I'll turn it up just a... Actually, do this volume. We're not amateurs. Ah, crap. I forgot. I can't use the mouse. Okay.
There we go. Okay. So it's a video about making sandwiches.
Right.
The sandwich
These two guys...
an American institution.
Man, they are cranking.
So I'm going to pause here.
Chew a little bit, Junior. Kid's going to choke. All right.
So
perfect frame, by the way.
Right. That kid's got a mouthful of
Yes.
whatever sandwich he's eating.
Yeah, what kind of sandwich is that?
Also, is that bottle rubber? See how it's like kind of bent a little? The one the sandwich mouth's holding?
Where is it? Oh, weird.
It looks warped. And maybe
like
that's
flat
just
on
the
the
film,
side.
but... so this video...
I think he's eating a classic chicken sandwich from Burger King.
Right. That's... In 1950, nothing says Burger King like chicken sandwiches.
Well, yeah, they had... How old is that long one? You know that one that looks like a... Whatever that looks like?
That came out in the 80s.
Did it?
I don't know.
I imagine you would.
crawl-
I wouldn't be surprised if you...
I do know a lot about chicken, but
Yeah.
not the chicken sandwich.
Let's make a sandwich.
So this video we discovered long ago.
We did.
In our search for what we called break times.
Yeah.
Which were just these little shorts that we made for our unboxing videos. And so this, it was so funny because we were looking for at least for me when I was editing, inspiration for these types of videos, you know, because we were making a bacon grilled cheese sandwich, or a bacon wrapped grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, which was so good, by
It
the
was,
way.
well, it burned your mouth pretty good.
Yeah, it was so hot. I didn't taste anything for weeks.
It's the footage is funny. So anyways, we found this video and there was just a lot of lines and things that we used in that video and it matched just so well. But I think it's funny to watch what people were doing in the 1950s with sandwiches. Like there's a whole video on making a sandwich.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, like...
Where would you watch this?
This would probably be like one of those pre-movie commercials,
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
Is this the kind of stuff they showed like in movie theaters?
Maybe, but it seems a little...
It's 4 minutes long,
Yeah.
which is long for a commercial. And what are they... It's not like a certain brand. It's just like an ad
Hormel.
for sandwiches. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, your gas company was actually...
Oh, yeah, that's even weirder.
If we go back to the beginning, your gas company presents...
My gas company?
Your gas company.
Was this a thing? Did all gas companies just be like, you know what the people need? I'm sick of these ill-made sandwiches.
Let's make a sandwich.
Make a sandwich.
Back to it. These are just such weird videos to me.
In collaboration with the American Gas Association. Is that what I read?
Yeah.
An American institution.
What
It
is
is a
he
basic
An
essential
American
for lunch
institution.
boxes, parties, and picnics.
That looks like a burger. Oh, he's
As far
got
as
some
these
kind of
boys are
cylindrical meat.
concerned,
Yeah, so he's got a manwich to the
hamburgers
left,
and hot
and then the
dogs
other
are
kid's
their
got the
idea.
Burger
It's like a
King.
sausage.
Really good
What? Look at that bite sip.
But there are sandwiches and
Formation.
sandwiches.
I know, he was really
When
thinking.
Sally Gasco and her mother bring guests home
Is her
for a
name
late
Sally
snack after a
Gasco?
movie, they have something special
Is that
for
what
you.
you said?
I think, well, the narrator.
said?
Yeah. Let's go back.
Please, I need to confirm if they named the character Sally
Sally
Gasco.
Gasco.
Yeah, let's watch this. Bite.
As far as these boys are concerned, well,
Wow.
hamburgers and hot dogs are their idea of
that's
a
what they're
really
eating.
good
Yeah.
meal.
Pay attention.
But there are sandwiches and sandwiches.
All right, listen.
When Sally Gasco and her mother bring guests
Sally
Gasco, dude! No way!
home,
What?
That's amazing.
Such subliminal messaging right there.
Let's watch how it's made.
Sally Gasco.
Her mother is teaching her how to cook.
What are they talking
This
about?
is a sandwich for forks. An
Ah,
open-faced
for
creation, in
forks.
other words, with a
This is a
cheese,
sandwich
milk,
for
and tuna
forks.
What does
fish
that sentence mean? This is a sandwich for forks?
The basis will be rye bread, Mother's idea.
Oh,
She
mother.
found that the spicy caraway flavor made a good contrast to the bland fish and cheese.
Right. Fish and cheese.
What is this sandwich?
Look at the butter she's using.
She cuts them lightly with a knife.
Wait, rye,
Sally
fish,
puts a
and
cube,
cheese?
about a square inch,
The
of
50s
butter
are a
in
wild
the
time.
A little butter finds its way into a great many dishes in this kitchen.
What
What is
are
that?
they?
Flavor, but as a blending agent.
What are they blending?
The fish and cheese. Oh.
She looks as concerned as I feel.
Oh, she's like, what are you
Part of the
making?
trick to entertaining unexpected guests is keeping on hand certain generally useful foods.
Right, like,
Fish and
One of
cheese.
these is cheese of an easy melting type,
Very
which
important.
Sally is going to use as a base for the rarebit.
oh yeah.
What's
To speed
rare
the
bit?
melting,
I think it's a
she cuts
type of
this into
fish.
slices in the milk and butter mixture, while Mother butters the bread.
But bread.
Butters the bread. That's when the tape gets all warped.
Quickly while the cheese is melting, so
Oh,
that Sally
Lord.
can go on to other tasks.
Right.
Cheese and
She
fish.
adds the canned chunk-style tuna fish, and notice that she uses a wooden spoon
Oh,
to
it's
avoid
tuna.
discoloration of the
Oh,
mixture.
well, why? You don't just call tuna
Don't say fish and cheese.
Right.
Fairly
Would you have tuna
substantial
fish and
food
cheese?
itself. It is a good
Yeah,
idea
it's
to
tuna
add
melt.
something for
Oh, yeah,
variation in
okay.
color and texture.
What?
Mother
What
is
is
making
that?
a salad dish.
Ah, of course.
Celery, radishes, olives, and pickles.
My favorite
And
salad.
pickles. Has
Yeah.
she made a salad before?
They used to be exclusively picnic fare.
What is
But
that?
they've joined the
picnic
host of
fare.
Useful accessory foods which make entertaining so much easier.
Accessory
and more
foods.
fun for teenagers.
Oh,
What a sneak!
unbelievable.
I'm suing her.
I don't
Bread
trust
was
this kitchen.
toasted quickly in the broiler, and
Oh.
the rarebit is nearly ready to serve.
What?
Okay.
Wait, I
What
thought that was the fish. Maybe haven't you heard of like tuna rarebit before? Does that sound real?
Let's see.
It sounds like a
What will
thing.
be
Or
the
maybe-
beverage?
I want a fridge like that.
Mother thinks she'll give the
Do you think
guests
they're still
choice
good,
of
though?
Coke or milk. And
No,
you can
those
offer
eggs aren't
guests the
safe.
choice
No, they're not. They're just
It's a
standing
gracious
there.
gesture. Now it's time to serve. 2 slices of toast are
Okay.
neatly arranged on each plate.
All right, so that's
and
the bread.
Filling, or perhaps we should say covering, goes on top.
What's this? The butter cream mixture, or is it the
Sally
fish?
knows you should serve cream dishes with extra caution.
What
and
is
effective
that?
carelessness
Mush?
here is no asset. Mother is a great believer in the aesthetic value.
That's
of
not a
art, and
sandwich.
of course, it's good to eat too. Now a touch of Tabasco for color and a taste surprise.
What are we
And
eating?
there's tuna rarebit a la Sally Gasco. There are sandwiches.
No, these guys got the better deal.
These guys get
Wise
it.
young homemaker
Oh, is this the
using
same
good
footage from
techniques
before?
and equipment
Oh,
and a little
No, he's way
imagination
further on the hot dog
can turn
there.
a
Yeah.
sandwich into festive
He's having a hard
flavor.
time.
Because they don't even let the kids. Like, do you think someone's directing that? Like, chew. All right, drink, chew, drink, drink, chew, drink.
Make that Coke look good.
Poor kids.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, it's already jumped to the next one. Oh God,
Hold up.
hold up.
Oh, we're going back in time here. Well, first of all, a fish and cheese. I don't know what they just made.
I seriously, because I think a sandwich consists of at least the bread
You
closing.
gotta close the situation.
Right, that's not a sandwich
No.
otherwise.
Do you think they closed it after? What are you doing with the mouse? Tell me
wanna
what your goal is.
I want to go back. There we go.
Oh, do you have it on the burst setting? Where it just goes. Tuna rare bit a la Sally Gasco.
That sounds like such a professional dish.
What?
But like, even if there was color, I couldn't tell what it
looks
was.
terrible.
It does look terrible.
And you're right. It looks like something that, regardless of color, it's still gonna look like that.
Right. It's
Like if this was filmed in color, that portion would still look the way
the
it looks.
same, it'll just be lifeless.
Ugh.
They added the Tabasco, but I don't think it helps.
So they listed cheese, butter, cream. They said tuna at one point.
Right.
So that must be a collection of those things.
Yeah, I guess. So she melted it. That was what the pot was over here. Hold on.
The fish was in there?
Yeah, she was melting the cheese and the tuna together.
The other thing is I never saw a receptacle from which fish might come. Like I never saw
Like
her,
slice the fish.
yeah.
Nope, that's the
Or
salad.
like a can.
Well, the thing is, she pulls it out of the oven here. That's
just the toast though.
no, that's the rare. Oh, you're right. Okay.
Because later he's like, first 2 pieces of toast arranged delicately on the plate.
So ultimately, this taught me nothing.
No, I don't know. So, okay, they start with a burger and a hot dog. A
Right.
video about sandwiches starts with maybe the most controversial of sandwiches, which is burgers and hot dogs.
Right.
I've had that conversation.
I mean, burgers are sandwiches.
I think a burger's a sandwich.
Hot dogs are tough, but
Right.
it's still technically a sandwich.
Is a taco a sandwich? Because I feel like if a hot dog is, a taco is.
Well, a taco's not bread. I wouldn't call like a wrap a sandwich.
You wouldn't?
Well, if you have 2 tortillas and you put them on top of each other,
You wouldn't. A wrap is definitely a sandwich.
no.
That's where it gets weird. You don't think a wrap is a sandwich?
I don't think so.
So if I make you tuna and cheese and I put it on 2 toasted pieces of bread,
Right.
that's a sandwich.
Yes.
If I roll it up in a pita, not a sandwich.
right.
Really?
That's a wrap. It's a separate thing.
If I make you tuna rare bit, fish and cheese sandwich,
So the next video is dating do's and don'ts.
do's and don'ts. We're going back in time a year.
Right. So this is before the sandwich was invented.
Because if you need to know how to be dating to get to the point where you're making a sandwich for someone.
Right.
Especially if you're dating Sally Gasco.
Yeah. You really.
The bar is high. You can't show up with any sandwich.
No, you had to have a half-breed demon sandwich.
We're talking about the creator of tuna rare bit a la Sally Gasco.
The creator of the world's greatest dish. So this video we totally found by accident because we were looking up another video that we'll see later in this video. It's like videoception.
It is.
We haven't watched anything more than just the first 10 seconds.
Oh, this is the one we watched.
yeah. So just a small spoiler. Okay, here we go.
I'm excited to see what we can pull from this for dating advice.
I need it.
What's that?
Right there. That is the reason we kept this.
I'm pretty sure his mouth doesn't move, but the funniest part is just the delivery. What's that?
What's that?
What's that?
So I think it was him in his mind. It was him thinking.
Okay, so because the audio changes a little bit too, I think.
Right. It's like, so
What's that?
he gets a letter. He's opening up the letter.
I'm not going to make it past this part.
He's dropping it. And then,
What's that?
Why does it sound like that?
we don't even need to watch the rest of the video.
That's
It's
it.
just, what's that?
What's that?
So look at this card.
Yeah, wait a second.
High teen carnival.
I don't know if you can just say that's what it's going to be. The high teen carnival.
So is it older teens? Is that what high teen
I guess,
means?
yeah. Well, yeah, I guess you'd want to clarify if it's
For the younger teens or the older teens?
yeah, you don't want to be giving dating advice to 18-year-olds with 13-year-olds around
Right.
because that's weird.
So who did they show this video to?
Do you think this was like an in school?
Oh, yeah, because TVs, I believe they were like commercially available in the 40s, like
Okay.
46-ish.
Yeah.
And then color TVs came later.
So they were just figuring this stuff out.
Yeah.
What's that?
What's that? All right, we'll play it a bit more.
They're like advertising. What's that?
What's that?
Oh, this is awesome. Central High. I went to Central High.
Oh, did you?
Well, let's see what he has to say.
Let's see.
Here's the latest on my broken ankle. Doc says I'll be all right, only I have to stay off my feet
It's
for
hilarious.
a week or so. Anyway,
Working on his reading.
I was going to say, I don't know if he knows how to read.
it's too late to turn it in, so you have yourself a time and tell me all about it.
Have a time.
Have a time.
One couple.
What's that?
That means a date.
He looks young,
Not
though.
like just going around with the crowd. Just me and the girl. Well,
Wow.
that's all right. Only, what girl? Who?
Whom?
How do you choose a date?
Oh, it's the same guy.
Same guy.
What company would you enjoy?
There was only one guy.
Yeah,
well,
that's it.
one thing you can consider is looks.
Ah.
Woody thought of Janice and how good
Is this going to be incredibly sexist?
It might
He'd
be.
really have to rate to date somebody like her.
Or? What the?
Yes, he'd enjoy that.
What's that?
Except, Well, it's too bad Janice always acts so superior and bored.
Okay, so they're
She
building
makes
an
Ella
archetype
feel
right away.
Right.
and inferior.
She's hot, but she's not.
Yeah, she's not cool to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
Not beautiful inside and out.
Right.
Well, perhaps someone who doesn't feel superior.
Yeah, she looks nice.
Yeah.
But her.
Anne. She knows how to have a good time.
Yeah, she's having a good
and how
time.
to make the fellow with her relax, have fun too.
Right?
That's a lot of cotton candy.
Yes, that's what a boy likes. He wants to know he's appreciated.
Right.
Okay.
Anne would be fun on a date.
Right.
Uh-huh. I'm learning so much.
Woody decided
So
he'd
much.
ask Anne for this first date.
Smart.
But just how should he ask her?
That's the question.
That's
And
what we're
if
here
she
for.
refused? No, it won't be easy asking for that first date.
What's that?
Woody, hi.
Oh,
What you doing?
Who's this guy?
it's his older brother.
Don't work too hard.
Classic joke.
Yeah. He's calling his girlfriend.
Is he always sitting on the
Hey,
stairs?
Sandy.
Oh, you're right. He's going to
Ed,
lose.
is this private?
No, stick around if you like.
Oh.
Hello, Edward. I thought I heard you come in.
Hi, Mom. What's for
That's
supper?
a mom. What is
Oh,
she?
Mom.
80?
Yeah,
Is it all right with you if I have a date Saturday night?
Well, of course, you generally go out on Saturdays.
Hello. May I speak to Mary, please?
But there
Oh,
will be
Mary.
a girl
Mom,
involved.
this
Oh,
is
Mary.
different. A date. I haven't asked her yet, but I'd like to take Aunt Davis to the High Teen Carnival.
Oh, Anne's a nice girl, but a date? Well, you're rather young.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom. Give me that break. I think you can see
That's
it.
very funny.
Sometime.
Clearly, Mom started
Well.
having kids kind of
You
late.
don't overdo my dating. Ed knows what I mean. Weekends only, and not too late.
Thanks,
Mary?
Mom.
And now he's going to learn
Check
from
on
his
the night.
brother.
I think I can get by a little earlier than usual.
He's just hanging out. Like,
Yeah.
7:30.
Well, he said stick around for
yeah,
the show.
still weird, though.
Bye now.
Not Tim. You want to learn something? Stick around.
Boy, you sure make it sound easy. How do you do it?
Yeah.
Practice, my boy. Experience.
I mean, easy
But
with
I
that
don't
one.
think I'll know what to say, what to talk about.
Now, don't worry about that. Just be your natural, talkative old self.
Oh, they all say
Come on,
that.
let's look at
Yeah.
supper.
What's that?
Wait a second.
What's that?
Oh, Mom, is the floor dry yet?
Yes, you can come in.
See, great with women.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. Weird to drop that in there.
Oh,
He's going to call Mary.
yeah. He's like, hey, baby.
Hey, Mary?
What number is he calling?
That's a great question.
Oh, maybe he's like calling the operator. And it's like, hey, get me in line with Mary. Oh. Oh.
Hello, Mrs. Davis?
I literally thought he was going to say
This
Mary.
is Woody. Alan Woodruff. May I speak to Anne?
So he just has her number?
How do you ask for a
People
date?
used to know numbers.
I guess. Well, there were only 4. You saw how many he did.
Anne?
Wasn't too hard.
How about a date? Well, I mean,
Well, really? No thanks, Woody.
Oh, snap.
Burn, dude.
Woody. Oh,
Oh,
wow. She was
Well, suppose he did it
disgusted
this
with him.
way.
yeah.
hi, Anne. What you doing Saturday night?
Well, I guess I'm busy.
I guess.
Oh, yeah? Any chance of giving him the brush off for me?
Well, of all the nerve.
What did he say?
Get the push
Well,
off.
is there
Like,
another way?
get rid of him.
Anne? This is Woody. Well, I have a ticket for the High Teen Carnival Saturday, and, well, would you like to go?
Why, yes, Woody. I'll have to talk to my folks about it,
Of course.
but I think I can go. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, shall I pick you up about 8 o'clock?
That's fine, Woody. 8 o'clock Saturday. I think it'll be all right, but I'll let you know for sure.
So
Bye.
the first one didn't seem like terrible to me.
Woody. Saturday.
No, she was disgusted with it. Though.
Right. She was just like, I'm not having it.
No.
And who's this? Oh, that's the girl.
I think
Okay.
that's her, yeah.
I thought that was his
She's
mom.
getting ready.
Why'd she have a suit?
I have no answers. That kind of looks like a bathrobe. I don't know. It's just fashion's different.
Yeah, it's just a different time.
The intensity with which people start sentences in these videos. Like, I know people talk about it a lot, like how actors used to deliver things.
Yeah.
Hi, Ann.
Oh.
Hi, Judy.
Oh, so they're gonna do like for the boys and for the
Why aren't you
girls.
doing Chris to little
Smart.
sister?
Very inclusive.
I'm getting ready for my date tonight.
Well, we
with
assume
Woody.
anyways.
Right, yeah.
Oh, he's nice. A date, huh? What'll you do?
Yeah,
Go to
what
the
do you
band?
do?
What'll you do?
No, silly. We're going to the High Teen Carnival, and then he'll bring me home.
Oh, that doesn't sound like much.
We'd have
What does
some
she
What does she
want?
want?
Yeah, wouldn't we? Oh, yes. Well, Woody and I are going to have fun in just that way. I think the important thing about a date is to have a good time. And you don't need to spend a lot of money to do that.
I'm
Just
learning so
enjoy
much.
whatever you're doing.
You don't have to
Whether
spend
it's
money.
movies
Huh.
or parties or
Tell that
anything.
to
Any money.
You need your boyfriend enough money
tell that to
last
everyone
your
I've ever
dinner.
met.
My, you'll be out late.
Oh, not particularly late.
This little girl's very pushy.
She is. She's like, might as well get married.
Will you be a honey and get my stockings from the bathroom?
Yeah, be a honey.
What'll
See
you
ya.
do?
What'll you do?
Mom,
Oh,
do you
God.
have any cleaning?
No, the floor. You didn't ask, you fool.
The floor.
Who's that? Oh, that's his dad.
I don't know. Why does he have the
They look the
mustache?
same.
They do.
That's it, son. Look your best. Your first date is mighty important.
Mighty.
I mean, is it?
Sometimes. Oh, what does he
Is
got?
he going to get cranked before
Yeah.
he leaves?
Dad,
Or is that
were you
chloroform?
excited the night of your
He had the napkins, so he's just gonna.
I took my date seriously.
She got
My date was
older.
a major event.
Yeah, she aged.
Why, the night of my
Oh.
first date.
Oh, he's
my date
petting.
had a
He's
flat
wiping the
tire
chloroform on his
and an hour
pants.
late. And he didn't even bother to call me. Well, when he finally came, I had to run upstairs and do my face and my hair all over again. Oh, I was so upset.
Ooh,
That fella had a lot to learn about.
that guy
girls.
looks a little bit like
Your
a
mother
fat
lost
Hitler.
He
all
does.
interest in him after she
Maybe that
got
was the
beat.
look back then.
I kind of hope not.
and the moral of
We're
that
only in the
story
40s. That'd be a little too
A
soon.
little too soon.
And the same goes for Ann.
Any girl who can't
Oh.
be ready on time for a date.
Have you ever had a pan that clean?
I was gonna say that was seriously the best, the cleanest pan
Cleanest pan
ever.
ever.
Oh, go find a mirror so you can see yourself.
Okay, I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, he had the pan.
Right.
All right, so he's got the
Hi,
chloroform.
Woody.
Yep.
Hi. Good night, eh?
Oh, where's his brother going?
Flowers. Anne won't expect flowers, will she?
Huh? Oh, I hardly think so.
That kid's a class act.
Yeah, he's really.
Special occasion.
He knows exactly what
If you
he's
want to
doing.
take flowers anyway. I guess there's no law against it.
I guess if you don't want to be a doofus.
You dummy!
Like the Ritzy affair?
That's the general idea. Flowers for a prom or a very special party. Otherwise, you don't need to. Say, I'll have to run.
Me too. See you later.
Wrong way, buddy.
I'm going, folks.
Doors this way.
Good try.
I suppose if you ever want to see her again, you might want to bring something.
Oh, it's an actual carnival. I thought it was a dance.
Are those zucchinis?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the high teen carnival.
What's the difference?
What are they? Who?
Games.
Games.
That's it. Who's that guy?
Darts. Those weren't darts.
That is
Those
the
are
fakest
balloons.
mustache. It took me a second, but
It was dumb.
that
I'm
was
sorry.
no, that was good. Fortune's told. Ah, it's me. Oh wait, they're kids pretending. That's why the mustache is fake.
I mean, they're only high teens after all.
Refreshments.
They're really working on the writing.
Oh,
Oh, a sandwich.
There's the American Institution. Wait, so the sandwich was invented before Sally Gasco?
Well, not the tuna rare bit.
Right, that was a hot dog.
Oh, all they had was hot dogs before.
Apparently, look.
1950. No one eats it like that. Did you see that?
Hold on, I gotta go back.
That was a single bite of the corner of the bread.
Oh, the worst part. Oh, her bite?
Yeah.
She was being dainty.
Oh man, were they already forcing young actresses to avoid carbs?
Yep.
Brutal.
Yeah, she didn't even eat
But when
it.
you're having so much
So that was the
fun,
date?
Time goes all too fast.
All too fast.
Yep.
Well, it's the time Anne had set for getting home.
Oh no.
The time her
Now,
little
good
sister
night.
was hoping
The
for
end of
all
a
night.
perfect evening.
That's what she was waiting for.
But how do you say goodnight?
Important question.
How
Gotta
do
read your
you?
audience.
Perhaps
Oh, no.
Please.
Well,
Ruined it.
I never.
Man, I wasn't ready for that twist ending.
What's that?
What's What's that? Aw, shucks. Maybe next time.
Well,
But what if he
Or-
chose a different path?
or it could go this way.
it's like how this is the premise for 500 Days of Summer.
Yeah.
Well, so long.
Just like that.
Well,
That's a pro
After all,
move
it's
right
so
there.
nice to know you
Huh?
had a good time.
later.
She's like, okay.
So let's try saying goodnight again. One more way.
One
In the
more.
dark.
Where there's no light.
Getting late.
Yes, it is. I'd ask you in for a bite to eat if it weren't so late.
And
guys
I'm out
already-
of hot dogs.
I'll try to get home in time for a sandwich or something next time.
Say, that sounds good. I'll call you next week.
Will you? Well,
Will you?
thanks so much.
What do we do?
Loads of fun.
So did I.
What do you
Good night,
do?
Eddie.
Night, Ann.
Oh, no smooch.
No. Okay.
That's all right. You don't
Take
need it.
slow.
Right? He
guy-
scored a sandwich out of this
Right.
deal.
Did the whistling start before his mouth?
Yep.
Okay.
No, he was thinking the whistle.
Ah, yes.
and then he started.
You know,
That was a movie.
that was something else. So, back to the original question. Where was this shown? Where do you see dating do's and don'ts?
So TV existed. It was out there. So maybe it was just run on television.
12 minutes of that?
Yeah, I don't think there was like a predetermined block of like 30 minutes.
So they were
like
trying
we
to
have.
they're trying to figure out, like, what do we use TV for?
Yeah, this was probably like an afternoon special type
We got to
deal.
teach the high teens.
Right, the high teens, how to date, do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts. What do you feel like you learned here?
Don't whistle before you can't,
Don't whistle before you can't.
right? If you drop something, always say, "What's that?
What's that?
What's that?"
What's that? Listen to your older brother's conversations on the phone.
Right, he has to invite you though.
Yeah.
He's
That I liked that he was like, "Is this private?"
That's nice. People don't do that anymore.
No. People are just like,
That's you got the face right there.
people hide around the corner.
All right, let's go to the next video.
All right, I'm ready.
So
I don't know what you have queued up next.
I do have to skip to this one.
Okay. Oh,
So-
this is the money.
Hold on, let me pause before we get into it.
Enough is too much.
So you, out of the blue, showed me or started singing. I think you
Probably.
sang the song that's associated with this video.
In my head, people know this.
I
don't know.
think everyone knows this. I think it's
know.
it was played a million times on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
So you send me on like a That's So Raven flashback. Even though she sees in the future, in this case I saw in the past.
Right.
Anyways, and I just like it flooded my brain of this specific song, and I knew the words. I've heard it a million times.
Yep.
So this isn't the full cartoon. This is just it's actually segments from that cartoon of him just singing the song.
Does it include when he's at the station?
Yes.
Okay. I love the voice acting in
Yeah.
this. It cracks me up. All right.
So basically, well, we'll just play it and then we can
Yeah.
talk about the story stuff
So
after.
good.
I love to sing about the moon and the June and the springer. I love to sing about a sky of blue or T42 and sing with me.
This is by Funny or Die.
This one was.
Stop! Stop! Sing to me.
So it cuts to the
with thine eyes.
Which is funny because it's probably like 8
I love to
minutes
sing
long.
about
Yeah.
the moon and the June and the springer. And I will
That remix.
wed with mine. I love to sing about a sky of blue or a T42. Or leave a kiss within the cup. Anything with a hook. And I love you. And enough is too much. Pop.
That's what you were looking
That's
for.
the line.
I love to sing
So
about the moon and the June and the
just
spring.
there's something about this song that is so addicting.
It's very
I love to
catchy.
sing
Incredibly
about a sky
catchy.
of blue or a
I hate how the dads
T42.
are always the mean ones who won't let you do anything.
That's life, Brett.
That's life.
That's what you are to your kids.
That's how I treat my kids.
Well, what's your name, son?
Oh, you can't say his name.
Al Jolson.
It's
I
me.
wonder if that's based on like a singer around then.
I love
It
to
could be.
sing
Yeah. Or the guy
about
who
the
sings.
moon and the June and the springer. I love to sing
That must be an awesome
about a
mic.
sky of blue or a
Seriously, it's
T42.
3.5 feet away.
Sing with a string or two, and I love you. I love to sing.
It's so good.
It's him with the radio.
I like how they're all like
30 kids.
a worm in the log.
Here comes, best scene.
He's
killing it.
He's really, he's won.
I love to wake up with the salsa in my mouth.
He's got the trophy ready. He's like, let's do
With
this.
a cheer for Uncle Sammy and another
The
for my mammy.
hands.
I love to sing.
Gong broadcasted.
I love
Of
to
course.
sing about the moon and
G-O-N-G,
the June and
I
the spring.
guess.
Yeah.
I love to sing about a sky. Green to me only with thine eyes.
That song is terrible.
I will play
I know, the kid never stood a chance. That's what they were teaching him. Different genres, whatever, but...
Stop! Enough is too much!
There it is again.
Go on and sing her. About June and June on a swinger. Go on and sing her.
About a sky of blue or a
And they all dance.
Here
comes.
Sing with the swing it too, and I love you. I love it too. I love it to sing. I love to sing it.
Oh.
I like to sing and never
He's like, I'm
stop it
out.
to my papa. And wave a flag with a cheer for Jackie Bunny and another for my mommy.
I don't know who Jackie Bunny is.
He was the guy who just gave him the...
Oh, that's Jackie Bunny.
Yeah. That's my guess.
I could have figured that out.
So this whole thing is
First
beautiful. First prize.
Great.
First prize.
Great.
At the when you were a kid, do you remember enjoying it?
Yeah, I think it was just one of those. So it's weird because when this would play on Cartoon Network, it would be like way late at night when you either fell asleep and woke up and it was still on,
Yep.
or you just stayed up way beyond when your parents expected you to. So they'd start playing the older cartoons. So I think this was one of those ones that was so different than what I was watching, because I was watching like Dragon Ball Z and like what else was on Cartoon Network around that time? Oh, it would be like Cartoon,
Yes.
and stuff like that. So then this, like I would still watch it because it was a cartoon, but I think the main thing was the song. Like
Yeah.
it just stuck out in my brain, and I would just watch. You would just watch whatever was on TV.
It's funny because it's good enough that it stayed in your memory. Like
Yeah.
I did not think about it once at all until you sang it, and I immediately knew exactly
You remembered it?
Yeah, it was like it just came flooding in, like the
Yeah.
key unlocked and the door opened. He's like, he starts dancing in my mind. I'm like, it's him.
So good.
But I didn't remember it was the owl. I just remember the song.
Yeah, I remembered pieces of it, and I kind of expected when I went back to watch it, I had some of it wrong, but it was pretty etched in my brain.
Yeah.
The only part that stuck out more to me this time was the "enough is too much,"
Which is so funny that his dad, like, that's all he says, because he says it earlier
Yeah.
too. Where does he say it here?
It's when he first walks in on the living room. Also, I like how his mom's like not even paying attention.
I know, she's just like, can't hear him
Right here.
doing the...
In the cup.
And then he's
Anything with a hook to, and I love you. And
Enough is too much!
Enough is too much.
I've never heard that phrase in my life.
Enough is too much.
Enough is enough,
Right.
which is weird enough in itself. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This put me on a path of other addicting songs, catchy songs as
Yeah.
a kid. So here's one.
Singing frog.
Yep.
It's like the WB frog.
Oh, you'll see. Seen this a million times. Oh, just a frog. Ooh, it's that guy.
I like that animation. Hey.
Hello, my baby.
Hello, my honey.
Hello, my ragtime gal.
It's like these are just etched in my mind, and I can't get rid of them.
If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. Then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own.
Plus,
The guy.
This cartoon is so funny
That's
too.
great. Yeah, no, that's real good.
Because he keeps bringing the frog to all these people, and he won't sing.
Won't sing. I
Can't-
remember this, dude.
It's so, and this guy, it's such classic humor.
Is this Warner Brother or was this Looney Tunes?
Yes, this
It
was
okay.
WB. Yep.
Because that like face of indifference is probably one of my favorite like animated things.
Yeah,
like Muppets. I love when Kermit just shakes and he goes ah. That's like one of my favorite Muppet emotions. That face right there,
where they look at the camera like, I
Yeah,
know.
That's what they like, and it always transforms from like, yeah. That's,
He looks right at us and he's like, I got an idea.
I
And
think Wile E. Coyote did that a lot.
yeah, Bugs Bunny did. Like
Yeah.
any of the Looney Tunes. It looks a little like the Grinch.
Go back to the beginning, because when the first cut back to him is maybe one of my
Also,
favorites.
his eyes right there. He's just like, I'm here.
Sleepy Frog. Also, what is he in?
A lunchbox,
Oh, he's in a lunchbox.
I think.
So not this one. The first time they cut back to him. You don't have to pause it. It's just so funny to
Hello,
me.
my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss.
He's just.
That's comedy gold.
It is. It's such a real reaction too.
Yeah,
Like
like very like
you'd be.
like
It's so good.
it's so over the top, dude. I love it.
Plus, also him. Did he get fat?
I think it's funny. I was just thinking about that. I think that's like the sign of wealth.
Right.
Thing. I've heard that song a million times, but I forgot about it until right now.
I wonder if that song originated from this or if it existed before.
I always wondered that about certain songs that I heard in cartoons. This one, I feel like that's an old show tune.
It must be.
Yeah, I love when stuff this old has been around for this long still makes me laugh legitimately. It's
Like
so
he's got a cane, a hat, and he's dancing. Like, what is the story of this frog? Which you don't get it in this.
No, exactly. You don't need it.
You don't need it. It's just this magic frog.
That's my favorite. You've been left alone, oh, baby.
And then back to a frog.
And the hat's still on him?
It's, plus, look at his face. I don't know if I'll be able to catch it, but... right? It just looks so ridiculous.
It's the tongue. They would animate the tongue during the singing scenes.
And the eyes. So one more. One final video.
All right, which one's this?
It's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo.
Dude. So let me pause it there. Do you remember this?
I do.
This is Jerry's cousin, and he just randomly shows up in an episode.
Okay.
And it's not the whole episode. It's just like him singing. But he, no matter what, he always has that little... I'm gonna go make
dude, I love that.
Crambo.
The stuttering in particular, I remember.
I give it to the voice actor. Whoever did it, nailed it.
So good.
Froggy when he courtin', he did ride a sword
The shoes.
and a revolver by his side. Crambo.
Those
Crambo
boots.
killed
It's such a mess.
Quite right in there, and then nephew. Crambo killed flop a doodle yellow bug, too long did he cover up.
Is this even a real song?
And the yodel goes right in there somewhere, but a little too high for me.
Just skips
Where
it.
will the wedding supper be? Crambo.
How's this for like
Where will
kids?
the
I don't even know if they would
supper be?
understand this.
Where will the wedding supper be? Way down yonder in a hickory in a wall in a cotton wood in a eucalyptus tree. Crambo killed flop-a-doodle yellow bug. That's that hard part again, right in there. Flop-a-doodle yellow bug. Too long did he come up top bottom it. Crambo.
And then it always that was the whole thing of the episode is the string breaks and he keeps pulling whiskers off of Tom to fix to fix the guitar.
I love it.
It's such once again classic good humor.
So good. So this is one where I would love to have been in the recording studio.
Oh my
when he was
God.
doing that. Like. All right, so I don't know if this cut was just super awkward or pretty clean, but we not only lost half of the video we just recorded, but also just tried to record like a closing, like an outro to the video 3 times.
Yeah.
And it, so many malfunctions, but we got what we got.
We're here,
and that was fun, and we got some of the videos, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was so difficult to get this part of the video.
Just the end.
Let us know which videos you like the best. If there's anything you want us to react to. It can be anything. Doesn't have to be retro stuff.
Yep.
Trailers or like, what else?
Art.
Videos. Music videos.
Yeah. Oh.
That's fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a couple I want to show you. I guess those are all the things. My favorite was the sandwich video because Sally Gasco. Can't believe that's real. That's it. You know?
We're out of here.
Subscribe if you want more, because we're going to do more.
Yep. Keep Up Podcast.
The Keep Up Podcast.
Thanks for watching.